Hello everybody. Module 12 and your readings in the text address the concept of phenomenology. This is a school of social thought that is premised on the idea that there is no objective world outside of ourselves. If we think about the meaning of the words objective and subjective for a moment, we can sort of get our minds around this. The term objective means something that exists outside of us, something that's that we reach out, from ourselves to perceive, something bigger than we are. For phenomenological approaches, this is a false premise. Their thinking is predicated on the idea that we live in a world of intersubjectivity. The idea that you know that I know that you know, that forms the basis of human interaction. This is termed collective conscience. It is the idea that there are common concepts we all use to interpret the world in a similar manner. Berger and Luckman expand on this. They term this intersubjectivity common sense knowledge. The fact that we are dealing with the same scripts, and that's the sort of way we negotiate our lives, means that we develop shared habits, which Berger and Luckman term habitualization. This habitualization narrows our choices. While this seems like a limitation of freedom, unlimited choice freezes action so we can't make any sense of the world. Think of what would happen if you had an unlimited choice every time you went to the grocery store, for example, and to buy cereal. Well, there's already about 60 brands, but what would happen if there was an unlimited number of brands of cereal to buy? You'd be there all day. So the fact that we can take most actions, a lot of actions, for granted, we don't have to constantly rediscover how to engage in routine behavior, it does mean that we're bracketed in our freedom, so to speak, but we can devote our minds and our actions to more constructive action. We can take for granted the aspects of the world that bracket our reality. This everyday knowledge of the world, the social construction of reality, which is Berger and Luckman term it, is the basis for ethnomethodology, the study of how we build our social world from the ground up. Harold Garfinkel was the author of this. For ethnomethodologists, society is a subjective reality shared by people. Ethnomethodologists examine who the world is put together by attempting to suspend belief in a rule-governed social order and to make sense of how the regular, coherent, connected patterns of social life are described and explained in ways that create order. They do this by conducting breaching experiments. That is, they purposely violate some everyday social convention and observe the results. Usually it was a breaching experiment like singing on a bus or making eye contact in the elevator, where we usually maintain some sort of civil inattention to other people. And by doing this, they would breach the everyday assumed social order in an attempt to see how these rules were put together. So that's Module 12. Module 13 will be coming up.